So you did something from a place of care. You thought about it. You considered the other person. You acted from the best place you know how to act from. However, they didn't receive it that way. Maybe they pushed back. Maybe you don't even know what they think. And that uncertainty is its own kind of torture. And now you simply can't stop thinking about it. Did I do the right thing? Did I say something wrong? Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. What if they are telling other people? What will happen to me next? And if that's you right now, stay with me. Because what I want to talk with you today, it's exactly that kind of spiral. And more importantly, I want to help you step out of it. And here is what's interesting about this. You are probably one of those people that can fix a situation in a moment. You are caught in a biggest crisis and you know exactly what to do, how to do, and what to address. You manage it and you move through it. But this one person reaction, one moment that didn't land as you would want, and suddenly is living rent-free in your head. Why is that? Because the big stuff, the crisis, the targets, the deadlines, those have clear parameters. You know what the problem is, you know what solving would look like. But this is ambiguous. You acted well and the outcome didn't match. And your brain, because it's brilliant, pattern-seeking, threat detective machine, doesn't know how to file that away. So it keeps returning to it, replaying it, trying to find a version that makes sense, and that's exhausting. And here is what I want you to hear. You cannot control how someone else perceives your actions. You just can't. That is their experience, filtered through their history, their mood that day, their own fears and sensitivities. It is not purely about you. What you can control, the only thing you can actually control, is the intention behind what you do. And you acted from care. You did. Now, could you have done it differently? Maybe. We can all find a version of ourselves that is better, that could have done something better. That person doesn't exist or didn't exist that time. The person that exists is you right now or in that moment, doing what you really thought it's best for that person. And acting from care is the work. That is what professionalism at its deepest levels actually looks like. Not perfection, but real care. And you did that. And here is what's the difficult truth. You replaying that conversation and that situation over and over in your head, it won't change the outcome or what happened. It's not going to change their perception, and it's not going to protect you from a consequence you haven't even confirmed that is coming your way. All it's doing is keeping you in a state of threat. And of course, your nervous system thinks that it's helping you. It thinks that if it runs that scenario again and again and again, it will find the answer. But this isn't a thinking problem anymore. This is a body problem, and we are going to work on it right now. And I'm going to guide you through something called havening. It's a technique that uses gentle touch to help your nervous system feel safe. And when you feel safe, the brain can actually start to let go of that distress attached to a memory or a worry. And you don't have to believe it works. You just have to be willing to try it. And I want you to find a comfortable place if you can. If you're watching this on a commute or in a public space, that's okay too. You can do this quietly. So the movements are either this or this, or on your face. So take a deep breath and slowly let it out. Good. Let's begin. And think about that situation, the moment, the interaction, whatever it is that's been looping in your mind. And on a scale from 0 to 10, where 0 there is no distress at all and 10 is highly activated, give it a number. Where are you right now? Just thinking about it. Notice the number, hold it lightly, and we are going to work on it. Put the situation aside and let's go. So either place your hands on the shoulders like this or the palms. And while you do that, I want you to imagine that you are walking in a place that feels safe for you, calm. Maybe it's a place you know about it. Maybe it's somewhere you imagine. A place where you feel okay. And let's do this together. And while you keep havening and touch your hands or shoulders or the face, with each step you take, I want you to count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just keep stroking, slow and gentle. And of course, I have the added movements of the boat that makes me completely relax. Even the squeaky noises of the ropes. And take a deep breath. And stop for a moment. And go back to the number that you had at the beginning from 0 to 10. Where are you right now? Whatever number you get, it's fine. There is movement there. Most certainly it would have shifted. But let's work a bit more on it. So go back to the movements, either this or the shoulders. And I want to offer you something that you can hold on to. You don't have to force yourself to believe them. There is a way to actually believe this. Just let this land, see what happens. So I want you to repeat with me out loud or back of your hand while I continue to stroke. What if I cannot control how others receive me? I cannot control how others receive me. What if I can control only how I show up? I hope I can control only how I show up. I can only control how I show up. What if I'm allowed to let this go? I hope I am allowed to let this go. I'm allowed to let this go. Replaying is not protecting me. What if I'm safe right now? I hope I'm safe right now. I'm safe right now. This moment is calm and it's okay. And what if I release what I cannot control? I hope I can release what I cannot control. And I release what I cannot control. And I return to what I know it's true. And take a moment now and stop the stroking. And take a deep breath. And out. And go back to that number from the beginning or in the middle. Where is it now? And for most people, it would have shifted, maybe more than you expected. And that's your nervous system releasing some of what it was holding. And if you want to go again, if there is still something there, you can continue doing that. And I want you to leave you with this. I'm sure you are someone that cares deeply how you show up. It's not weakness. That is a quality that makes you good at what you do and good to the people around you. And please Don't let that stop you continuing to be that caring person. The world needs more of that, not less. You did your best in that moment with what you knew, with the person you are. And that is enough. And you are enough. And if this helped you today, share it with someone that needs it too. And be as kind with yourself as you would be with other people. Take care.